This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. Just about halfway through the season, and things are starting to take shape here in our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the Florida Gators. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Thanks, guys. The Florida head coach told me before the game he is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in, and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bennett. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So South Carolina's offense will get the football first. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. And when you have a game like...
Turning it on! Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sellers. Under fire. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Clark. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. Sellers through the noise. Ball is out behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So the Florida Gators offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes Aaron Philo. More than 300 yards and 3 scores in his last outing. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line.
And that can be frustrating for a defense sometimes, man. You get the stop. You force the punt, and then your offense gives it right back. It's... But you got to be able to handle those ebbs and flows, the roller coaster ride. When your offense puts you in a bad spot like they did here, you have...
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the... have it in scoring position on first and goal. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Running through contact. Touchdown, South Carolina. He rolls his way into the end zone for the rushing score.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Mays. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pryor. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Play is stopped as they check on an injured Gator. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. He's already thrown 1 pick, and if he doesn't clean up some of this stuff, more will follow for sure.
More will follow, and probably going to the bullpen or getting another guy in here that can throw the football. It's stuff like that just drives you nuts because you're fading off your back foot. It's really, really hard to be accurate. So you got to hang in there. You got to understand that I got to stay still when I throw the football, hit those targets, and I definitely can't turn the football over.
And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Running inside, it's McAllister. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Reads it, fires complete.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Quick release by the QB. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Run inside. It's Pryor. Could be an alley. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Gators are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Makes a catch. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Motion from the back. Now on the move. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Here's a give the ball. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Right back to it. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
And this defense has had an elite first half. Kept them off the scoreboard. They put a drive together right before the half. Talk about some momentum. Hold them to a field goal here on this 3rd down. Don't let them...
There's a crease. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
The counter play is a great play to mix in because defensively, you're not looking for the counter. You're looking to attack, attack, attack. All of a sudden, 2 guys pull across the formation. Now you got to change your direction. Really.
And they'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they're executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They give it to him again. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Throwing Sellers. It's on target and complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Gamecocks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McAllister. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Clark. Still running at the 35. There's some room. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And I'm kind of surprised. That's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, 1 touch, 1 touchdown.
Yeah, and I think coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that run.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. Off the play fake on 1st down. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on 2nd and long from the 10. Gets it out quickly. terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Sellers to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Right on the money. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Running inside. It's McAllister. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
He'll pull it down and run. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He's in open space downfield. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to run, it's McAllister. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Sellers. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Lets it fly. Touchdown Gamecocks. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the 1st down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. This time he wants to throw. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the 1st half. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye of that bold Gator head, let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Missouri taking on the number 5 team, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's the Tigers who are faring well right now in their quest to turn this season around. 2-3 would hardly be 5-0, but if they can close this out, they've accomplished something. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside the swamp. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to our guys and all those chomping hands there in the swamp.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Gamecocks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Runs through the tackle. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Gators in the hurry up.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Handoff for Ball. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And on the opening drive of the second half, you've made adjustments, but sometimes you underestimate the fact that the defense is ready for your adjustments.
And they've made their own adjustments as well, and they're allowed to sit there in the locker room and think and wonder about how you're going to attack them coming out of the tunnel. Great job being ready to go at the start of the second half by the defense.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Throwing Sellers. Gets it out fast. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Sellers. Throws to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Again, it's Sellers. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The run inside. It's Clark. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. This crowd on hand trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
Well, 3rd down, they tried to run the football thinking they could catch the defense off guard. They were able to get some yards, not the first, though. So now you've got 4th and very short. And what do the analytics say to do here?
Makes a catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. In the red area, it's McAllister. Might have a chance. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The Gamecocks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Gamecocks! No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
And they did tack on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The throw. Makes the grab. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Gator! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Well, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to take it outside. It's McAllister. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's Sellers to throw. He'll pull it down. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up 1 on the play. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Firing to the right, complete. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McAllister. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Now here's Sellers. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. They've already peeled more than 3 minutes off the clock on this drive as they stand over the ball on 2nd down. Finding some room. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. And the Gamecocks back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Running inside. It's McAllister. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. You're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Here's a give to Auguste. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll run out of the gun with Isaiah Auguste. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the 1st down, but you set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
It is good. And now the lead is extended a little further. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. Giving up that last field goal really hurt. It's a 3-possession game, and things look dire, to be candid. And he's wrestled to the ground. The Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, he'll throw it. Gets rid of it. Working the middle, it's complete. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Looking to throw for it. Got his man in the middle. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And the Gators, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. How about that tackle to stop him short on 4th down? They'll start on the ground with Auguste. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here's Auguste one more time. And he is just at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Rushes on him. He slides and gets the 1st down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another 1st down. This guy can do that a lot.
With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of the season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets. And then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, I caught up with Tennessee's head coach before the game. They believe that their wide receiver is the best in the country. He has been so electric this season, nobody can stop him. They believe that he is so efficient in the red zone, top 5 in the country in receiving touchdowns, and he firmly belongs in the Heisman conversation to hear his name called in New York later this year. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. And the Gamecocks will kick off first, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Dodson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Volunteers offense will have the football first. And the man leading the attack, George McIntyre. He's trying to flush that last performance. 4 interceptions and just a single touchdown pass. The run inside. It's Gordon. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. And the Vols want to crank the tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Open on the right side, that's Smith. A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30.
Really nice job on the RPO, but you know you got to give credit to here is the offensive line. How many times do you see when the quarterback holds the ball, there's an offensive lineman illegally too far down the field? This time, everybody stayed at the proper depth, and that's a totally legal play. Quarterback holds it, finds his open man. It's a big one down the field. Great job by the O-line there in the RPO.
Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Volunteers trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Run in the red zone, it's Gordon. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. And they'll send 5 wide receivers out, maybe creating some room for the quarterback to... He's trying to get it in, and he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers!
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be dang, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Gamecocks offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying.
He's going for it all. He's got it down the field. Down inside the 35, stopped him at the 34, and what an electrifying play.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Got a little grass. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Breaks into the open. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Coming out with it, it's Dodson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Makes a grab for a big play. The 20. Touchdown ball. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Might be calling a hot route. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Sellers. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the right. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33.
The offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
It's complete on the right side. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. From the red zone, it's Gordon. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Morris. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Fires quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on 1st and 2nd down, because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. right down the boulevard. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They're quickly in a 10-point hole, trailing 17-7 and needing to put together a drive.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Throwing Sellers. That's caught. It's Harbor. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Gamecocks peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Here's the pressure. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll go right back to it. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete to the right. There he goes. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
Well, a field goal kicker can step away from the net, go sit down, grab some water. They're not going to need him just quite yet. That was a great play call. Throwing the ball on 3rd and short in field goal range. They get the completion, now setting up 1st and goal.
And the Gamecocks line it up with a 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Doug.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Vols want to pick up the tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
With the catch, it's Davis. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference.
Here's a little room there. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Turning it up. Headed to the end zone. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
Tennessee, 24, South Carolina, 14.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll move the tight end. They'll keep it on the ground. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The run inside. It's McAllister. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Sellers on the play action. The sure hands, it's Harbor. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the right. He's got it. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Here's Sellers to throw. They've got the screen set up. Powers through the defender. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of hands.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McAllister. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. Timeout is called. It's the 2nd charge to Tennessee. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The Vols will now use their final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. right down the boulevard. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Checking in from the Tennessee sideline. Guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game. And the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
Appreciate that, Holly. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We start our coverage with Auburn, taking on the number 13 team, the LSU Tigers. And it's the Tigers coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And that now gets this group to 3 wins, which is nothing to write home about yet. But brick by brick, this staff is starting to build something. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back over to your game inside Williams-Brice Stadium. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
The Vols will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half, David.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
Quickly to the tight end.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They punted away on 4th down. On his way back from the 20. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He'll heave it deep. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man out of the backfield. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Volunteers will bring the punt team onto the field. That's the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Powers through. He's got great speed. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Running inside. It's McAllister. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Using his legs, it's Fuller. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sellers. Spits it out to the back. Makes the grab. It's Clark. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Sellers from the gun on third down. Got his man. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And the Gamecocks need to pick it up on fourth down. Sellers to throw for it on fourth. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Tackled there by the defense. And the Volunteers want to move quickly.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at second and short, second and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to me.
It'll be a first and 10 from the 29.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call.
Sprinting away. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
I mean, goodness gracious, you could have driven a semi-truck through that hole. Nobody touched him. This was an easy run. This is the easiest 40-plus yard run you will ever see.
The run inside. It's Gordon. Maybe a crease. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Off-play action on first down. It's complete. Oh, sweet feet. Touchdown, Volunteers. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Sends it back in motion. Sellers lined up in the gun on third down. Here's a heat. Across the 25, he's got room. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Gamecocks with the first and 10. Quarterback making checks. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
Start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Creates a little room. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. He uncorks one deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. 4th down, Sellers. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Throwing, Sellers. Pocket breaking down. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. The Gamecocks with a response and a touchdown of their own. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. They get him on the ground, and boy, they took the business into that run as he picked up 8. And the Vols will hustle to the line.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a 1st down.
Maybe some room here. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win.
Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. From the red zone, looking for a man. Punts it out of the air. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Just going to keep it after the snap. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morris. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And that will extend their lead even further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Here's Sellers to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Let's see how much they can get on 2nd and 9 from the 20.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Oh, they're after him. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll run it. It's Gordon. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. Off the play fake. They're working that left side. Touchdown Vols! And they take it in for 6 more points. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Gamecocks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That's caught. It's Harbor. After the filthy move, he's got room. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Pressure coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Sellers slips away. Breaks into the open. Hits the slide, got the 1st down with his feet. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got enough space. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Gamecocks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Sellers. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be...
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window, ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Vols will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. Let's see if this rally can continue. A touchdown followed by the stop, and now they've got the ball back. Makes the catch. It's Hunt. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And that last completion left him with 2nd and 1, and this is a fun moment for an offensive coordinator. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. The Gamecocks take a timeout. That's their last one. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Gives it on the option. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He's going to run it. Got the first down himself. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Throwing, Sellers.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
Fires to the big fella. Could not make his way to the corner. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Sellers. He wants a big play here late. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Running inside, it's Gordon. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. And now on 2nd down for this offense. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.